Hello there! In this video, I'm going to show you how I made a fleet of 4 go-karts for the price of 1, and how you can too. This is a very straightforward project, as long as you have some basic tools and a can-do attitude. You can find the short parts list and links in the video description. These go-karts, the Razor Dune Buggy, are $600 new. They've been around for over a decade now, so you can find them secondhand on Facebook Marketplace for cheap. The rider typically outgrows them after a few years, and the sealed lead-acid batteries that come stock tend to die or degrade at that point. I picked up all 4 of these from a seller for $500. That's $500 total. I have found them for as cheap as $70, but I was willing to pay the premium to get them all together. They were in pretty good shape, other than the dead batteries and some cosmetic damage. My plan was to convert them all to cobalt power tool batteries. I happen to have a bunch already for my tools and for other projects. And the beauty of using them is that you can swap them in and out as they run out, so you always have a fresh charge, and they charge in 30 to 60 minutes depending on how low you run them down. That's compared to 12 hours with the stock sealed lead-acid batteries that come with the go-karts. You can use your own power tool batteries as long as they are 24 volt. If they aren't 24 volt, you can potentially still use them with a buck converter and/or connect them in series. Step 1 is to pop off the back of the go-karts and remove the old sealed lead-acid batteries. There are 4 hex bolts on the sides of the rear case, 4 screws on the back, and 1 sneaky screw on the side. Once the back is off, you'll see the 2 12-volt sealed lead-acid batteries, the motor, and the controller. We're here for the batteries. 2 hex bolts and a steel bar hold them in place. Once they are removed, you can reuse the plugs that come with it by cutting it away and stripping the wires. Next, I attach the battery adapters. There are many of these available online. This time around, I went with this version, which runs about $10 to $15. It comes with a connector, and the 3 screw holes are chamfered, so a flat-headed screw can sit flush under the battery. I drilled 3 pilot holes through the plastic cover, and then attached the adapter using 3 flush screws and a nut on the backside. I then drilled 2 additional holes and fed the wires through. I then stripped the wires, and used the included connector to attach the adapter wires to the original battery plug I had already removed. This little connector works by flipping up these little switches, inserting the wires, then flipping the switches back down to clamp the wire in place. Just make sure you match red to red and black to black. At this point, I reattached the back cover and performed a test. Success! You can see how easily these batteries snap into place, and with that, they are off to the races. These go-karts are so awesome. Once you have some lithium-ion power tool batteries, it's all too easy to start picking up these Razor vehicles and converting them. My kids have enjoyed these go-karts as well as Razor dirt bikes, and we have done everything from these simple conversions to dropping in new motors and controllers for even more fun. We even converted an old Carter 2-seater go-kart to a 72-volt 3,000-watt system from gasoline. That thing is awesome. You can see some of those projects in my other videos. Thanks for watching. I hope this video might inspire you to dive into a similar project. Check out the video description for the products I used. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and check out my channel if you want to see some other project ideas. I try to make a 60-second short alongside every long-form video so you don't have to suffer through the whole thing if you don't want to. Bye now.